Good afternoon and happy Tuesday. I'm live. Today is Tuesday. I apologize for my absence yesterday. I had to attend a very important meeting. It gets like that sometimes because I'm not only a migration agent, I also run the business, the migration agency, and in fact, I actually run more than just one business. I run two businesses. And so some of you who follow me for some time may know that I have the migration business and I also have a coaching business. So yes, anyways, so yesterday I had to unfortunately cancel the live, but you'll get me today. So I just keep talking for a little bit for people to jump online. If you online with me, please put in the comments live. So if you're live with me now, put in the comments live. If you are watching the replay, then please put replay in the comments. And also I'm flying solo today. So usually I have my assistant in the background and she's posting links and so on as I talk. And as you asking questions, and because we changed days, so she's doing other things. But we will be replying to your questions and comments later on. All right, so not immediately, but later on. And I mean, if you're watching the replay, you know the drill, you know what you need to do. So just put all your questions and comments in the comment box, and then I will get to it as I go through the live. And of course, as you join, just say hello and give me a reaction. So not just a like. It would be nice if you can give me a love heart or wow. That'd be much appreciated. If you don't like the reactions, then a like is fine too. But unfortunately, the algorithm of Facebook doesn't like likes anymore. And so yeah, we now need love hearts. Yeah, so as you jump on, please give me a love heart or wow. Is there any other good reaction? I think, yeah, there's, care. You can also give me a care. So love heart, care, or wow. And maybe if you find it funny, then you can also give me a funny. Yeah, anyways, so as you can see in the title, the winning topic is update on COVID and Australia's international borders. So yes, so there has been a lot of movement. A lot has happened since my last live. Oh, also, I think last week we didn't have a live because we had a public holiday. Yeah, so it has been a little while. I've got good news though. Because the lives have been so popular, I'm actually going to go live now twice a week. And let me know in the comments, what day would you prefer and what time? And I know we can't please everyone because we're dealing with people all around the world. We're having different time zones. So we have been using Monday 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is morning in Europe. And yeah, let me know. I'm thinking maybe Thursday or Friday is maybe not a good day. So yeah, I'm thinking, how about Thursday? Maybe Thursday 4 p.m. Keep it at Mondays and Thursdays 4 p.m. Let me know your thoughts. What else do I want to do? Let me know where you're from. And also, I highly recommend to join our free Facebook group. Okay? The reason is we give out more value, like even more value in our complimentary Facebook group. All you need to do is go to our Facebook group, Aspire Immigration Australia, and then just answer all the questions. So request to join, answer all the questions, provide us with your email address. So that's very important. You need to answer all the questions and provide your email address, and then you get automatic access. All right. If you don't do that, you don't get automatic access, and then we need to chase you for your answers and for your email address, because that way we make sure that you are a real person and not a robot or a scam. Yeah, because we want to protect our community. We really very mindful of all the rubbish that goes on the internet, and scammers and robots and so on. So we really very mindful and very protective of our community that we create. Okay, so the Aspire Immigration group on Facebook is a safe community where you also can ask questions, and you will see people ask questions and I answer free of charge. You get free advice only in the Facebook group. So join our Facebook group. And of course, join our Facebook group, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that's where all videos land. Okay, so they're also, of course, on Instagram, IGTV, they are on Facebook videos. Not sure what happens actually with LinkedIn. I think if you go through my feed, you can see it through my, post feeds. However, if you just go on our YouTube channel, Aspire Immigration Australia, we will also post the link. That's where that is where you can see all. That's where you can see all videos. Okay, so that's just makes it easy. Great. Okay, let's get started. We don't have a lot of people on the live, and that's fine, because today's... So this is what happens when you forget to put one of the phones onto, what do you call it? Don't disturb. I forgot to do that, and now I'm getting phone calls through. But that's just what happens when you do live. You just got to roll with it. Excellent. Okay, so one more thing before I start the topic. Really, really important. We did make posts on it, and we did get a few applications. So as you know, or maybe not know, but we actually work with companies and businesses and employers in Australia. Okay, so we have clients, we have individuals, and we also have businesses. So we're working with corporate clients, and these corporate clients, they are looking for staff, because Australia has been closed for 18 months, going on to 19 months, closed. Yeah, hardly any people were able to come in. So there's a huge shortage of people in Australia, and businesses crying out loud for people. So we are looking for welders, we are looking for boat fit out people, we are looking for spray painters, and we're looking for cleaners. Okay, so when I say we, I mean our corporate clients. So if you have any of these skills or qualifications, to put my phones on don't disturb, and now I'm getting these phone calls, and I have to cancel people. Anyways, I call them all back, this is terrible, but you see what's going on now. You see, this is the office, this is my office, phones going off all the time. Yeah, this is life. This is my life. Anyways, so yeah, if you have any of these qualifications and can do any of these jobs, then please get in touch with my office. Send us an email, send us a DM, send us a message, and then we'll give you further instructions. Okay, so welders, boat fit out people, spray painters, and cleaners. So these four. And we have a vacancy page on our website. This is where we list all our vacancies. So have a look at that. So go to our website, aspireimmigration.com.au, and then click on vacancies, and that's where you can see all the vacancies, and then also instructions as to how you can apply for these jobs. Please only apply if you actually have qualifications and work experience. Yeah, not obviously for cleaners, but for all the others, welders, boat people, and spray painters, please only if you have worked in this job before. Right. So, update on Australia's international border. It finally, next month, 14th of November, borders will open. Now, what does that mean? Firstly, it means that Australians can finally leave Australia. So that may sound strange to you, because I know that in Europe, people just seem to be able to travel, and in other countries as well. So lots of countries have opened up their borders, and their, people can move around. Not in Australia. So in Australia, we've pretty much been locked up for 18, 19 months. So we have not been able to leave unless we get, basically a permission to leave. We have to apply for permission to leave if we are an Australian citizen or permanent resident. So on the 14th of November, we will be allowed to leave. And also what they will trial is when we then return, so we can leave and then return, of course, because, Australians live here. We then can do a 7-day home quarantine. So instead of paying $4,000, $5,000 for hotel quarantine for 2 weeks, it's going to be 7 days home quarantine. So, we're obviously at home, and then you get a home kit to do the COVID test and so on. And which obviously reduces the costs, because you don't have to pay for hotel because you're at home. So that's exciting. So this is happening on the 14th of November. So it's pretty much in 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And so obviously my bags are packed. So I'm excited. 14th of November. And so the first flight will be from Sydney to Darwin to London. So it will be Sydney, Darwin, London. So a direct flight from Darwin to London without any in between. No Singapore, no Dubai. It's going straight from Darwin to London. And yes, so that's exciting. And then the flights will continue. So the flights are offered by Qantas, which is Australia's biggest airline. And Qantas will then offer more international flights going to Fiji, Singapore, and Canada. So besides UK, we also have Fiji, Singapore, Canada. And these flights will be in December, before Christmas. And then continue in March 2022, so March next year, in like 5 months. We will add Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, and South Africa. And so slowly Australia is opening up. Yes, I see the love hearts. If you like that news, please give us some love, some excitement, tell me what you think. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm super excited. I mean, this is huge. After such a long time, finally we're opening up. And I know that many of you, let me know, where are you in the world? Where are you? Are you in Australia? If you are in Australia, let me know what city you are, or what town or location. And if you, yes, exactly. I can't read your name, but someone on Instagram is commenting, finally, good news. Let me know, where are you? Are you offshore? What country are you? It's always good to know where people are. This is amazing. This is incredible. And yeah, so this is the big news. And as to, obviously, so this is about Australians leaving, as in Australians being able to, leave Australia, go offshore and come back in. And in regards to obviously people coming in, so okay, so we have there's Samson is in Brisbane, and then we have a few people here on Instagram. We have people in Zimbabwe, Melbourne, South Africa. Yeah. So of course, if you are overseas, and I know there's many people overseas wanting to come into Australia, then the priority list of the Australian government to let people in, as in non-Australians, migrants, people like you, the top priority is skilled migrants. Yeah. So skilled means that you have your qualifications and your work experience in a certain field, in an occupation that is on the skills list, that qualifies you for a skilled visa. Now that can be subclass 189, that can be subclass 190, subclass 491, subclass 494, subclass 482. I know I'm talking numbers, but that is immigration law. Yeah, so each visa has a 3-digit number. So, but just to keep it simple, so skilled visa really means if you have qualifications and work experience in a certain field. So I'm giving you examples. What I said earlier, welder, for example. So if you are a welder, please contact my office. We have work for you. We have work and potentially also a sponsorship for the right person. Yeah, so welders is a skilled occupation. Accountants. What else? Engineers, of course, doctors, nurses. These are IT people, other medical professionals. So there is a lot of skilled occupations. Okay, so there's hundreds. If you are onshore, if you're unsure, not sure, then please contact my office and book a paid consultation. The reason why I'm saying paid consultation is because only in the paid consultation is when we do an assessment of your visa options. And that is what you need when you are not sure of your visa options. If you say like, oh, I really want to migrate to Australia, I don't know how, I don't know what visa to apply for, that's when you need a paid consultation. All right? And that's when you have to book for an assessment with either me or one of my team members. And that's where we go through all your documents and then we assess all your visa options. And we also give you a recommendation what we think is the best visa option for you. However, we will outlay all the visa options available to you, including all the fees, including all the requirements, and so on and so on and so on. All right? So this is for skilled migrants. So skilled migrants are going to be the first people allowed into the country. Because, as I mentioned earlier, Australia has been closed for 1.5 years, meaning businesses, companies, organizations are screaming for skilled workers because Australia does not have enough people to fill all the positions. So we need people, but we need skilled people. So if you don't have any qualifications, or if you're just not working in a professional field, then that doesn't mean you can't come, but you can't come as a first priority, okay? Because, so here our friends on Instagram have been asking about international students. International students are second priority, all right? So first is skilled migrants, second is international students. So international students will be the second priority, being allowed to enter Australia. So what that means is there is just certain groups that are allowed first, Okay, so all the people with who can fill certain positions who require relevant skills. So they are allowed first. And then, shortly after that, international students are allowed to come to study in Australia. Yeah, study at universities, study at colleges, study at certain schools. And if you are interested in studying, so our friends on Instagram, let me know. So obviously you are interested in studying in Australia. Now, do you know what you want to study? Do you know where you want to study, as to what state, what city, what school, what university, what college? If you are not sure, again, we can assist you, because we are immigration lawyers, migration agents, and education agents. So if you're unsure, contact my office, book in for paid consultation, and we can then assist you in regards to what visa, okay? And if it's a student visa, we can also assist you with finding the right course for you. And the third priority is international tourists. So I think there was also a friend on Instagram asking for tourist visas. So tourists are the third and last priority. So first was skilled migrants, second is international students, and third is tourists. So if you're just coming to Australia to visit, that's when you need a tourist visa. And that is the third priority. Because firstly, Australia is looking after their economy. And the economy means they're needing skilled workers to be able to work in businesses. And secondly, international students, because international students bring in the international student fees that also universities and schools have been missing out on. And then thirdly, tourists, they're also really, really important for the Australian economy, because obviously tourists, they're staying at hotels, they're going out at restaurants, and they're not they're not contributing in regards to working and paying taxes and so on. Well, they do kind of pay taxes, but they're contributing to the economy by buying things. Yeah, booking accommodation, rental cars. Australia is a sensational holiday destination. Australia is really, really beautiful and really, really diverse. So I definitely highly recommend to come here if you're not migrating, but at least come here for a holiday. All right. Is there any questions? I'm just checking. I have talked now for a little bit. Is there any other questions? I think I've already answered a few of the questions. To the people who are offshore, have you already applied for a visa, or do you know what visa you are eligible for? Let me know in the comments. And I'm going to wrap up in a couple of minutes. Can't see any more questions. Okay, well, if there's no questions and no comments, then I'm going to wrap up. And the plan is to be back here probably on Thursday, 4 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And let me know, put in the comments if you are attending the live with me, put in live. And if you're watching the replay, the recording, put in recording into the comments. Great. Well, thanks for watching, and please let us know if you want to book in for a consultation, and if you need some help. You can do it all by yourself via our booking page, but if you need help, then just let us know and we can work it out, okay? Because I know in certain countries you don't have credit cards, and in certain countries that process just works a little bit different. So we are very flexible, and we're more than happy to help you to get to the information and the advice that you need. All right. And also let us know if you're in Australia already, okay, and if you need any other visa, yeah, or if you need help with the application, or if you need advice in regards to what visa next, how to get your permanent residency. That is one of my specialties. So I help people to reach literally from their first visa to citizenship in less than 5 years. That is my specialty. But then again, not everyone wants that. I had a consultation last week with an Italian girl, and she just wanted to stay for another 1 to 2 years, just to travel, have a good time, see Australia, not worry about permanent residency. So it all depends really what your goals are. All right, so if you only want to be here for 1 to 2 years to gain some work experience and see Australia, then that is a different strategy to someone who wants to really plan the whole future in Australia with family and, you know, a long-term goal. All right. So yeah, so we can assist with that. So please connect my office for that. Join our free Facebook group. I can only recommend that because this is also where you can ask questions, and usually it's me answering the questions because I just really like that community that we have been building on the free Facebook group. So join that, and I will see you in a couple of days with the next live, which is going to be on parent visas, because we had a very strong vote on LinkedIn for parent visas. So in fact, you know that we always do the polls where we let you, the audience, vote for, okay, what topic would you like? Now on Instagram and Facebook, the majority of people wanted me to talk about the international borders and updates. And interestingly, on LinkedIn, the majority of people wanted me to talk about parent visas. So the next live, which will be very likely on Thursday at 4 p.m. Watch out for announcements. Okay, so make sure that you like and follow our channels, our pages and channels and accounts. It's very likely going to be Thursday at 4 p.m. and I will talk about parent visas, because so there's lots of different options for parents. So if you are already in Australia and if you are already a permanent resident, that you don't have to be a citizen, permanent resident, yeah, and then you can sponsor your parents to come to Australia, and can be either just for a few years or it can be permanently. Yeah. So lots of families do that. So once, you know, one family member has their PR, that's when they then get their parents. And like I said, there's lots of different options. Okay. So there's lots of different parent visa options. So it's really, really important to know which one is the best one for you and your parents. So if you want to find out about parent visas, join me live on Thursday. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's where you can see all the videos, all the lives, and everything else. There's lots and lots and lots of content, all complimentary, all for free, just for you. Yeah, excellent. In that case, I can't see any more questions or comments. I will. Yep, wonderful. Excellent. Okay, everyone is agreeing with me. So in that case, I will go offline and call all these people back that called me now during the live. And yeah, have a beautiful week, and I'll see you on Thursday. Ciao for now.